Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Just breathe, just No one ever told me how hard it's gonna be. My way is full of branches, like the roots of a tree. Where should I go from here?
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jody. I hope you are well. I also hope that you enjoyed that little PC porn B-roll. It's my first time editing in DaVinci Resolve. Usually I'm editing in Premiere, so it took quite a bit of learning and I'm still not perfect at it. But we'll get better. I wanted to talk with you guys and share my PC specs with you really quick because it's been a while since I've done like an update setup video like this. So let's get right into it. My motherboard is an MSI Z690A Pro DDR5 board paired with a 12700K, and that's running at 5.2 GHz on the P cores and 4.2 on the E cores. And that's cooled by an H150i from Corsair, as you can see. Running a push-pull config on the radiator. I've got 64 gigs of G-Skills Trident Z 6000 MHz RAM. Now, I would say unless you are editing videos, you don't really need this much RAM. 16 gigabytes or 32 is fine for gaming, but I'd recommend 32. This just makes it easier to render out, say, a 4K video and editing for other programs as well. My case is a Thermaltake Core X71. Now this case is massive and I love this thing. The best purchase I've ever made, seriously. I mean, it makes me look small even in comparison. Last but not least, I've got a Corsair 1200 watt power supply and an RX 7900 XT Hellhound from Power Color. So as you're about to see, I have quite a few monitors, but my main monitor is a 3440 by 1440p ultrawide from MSI, and it's 144 Hz FreeSync. If you haven't gamed on an ultrawide, I can highly recommend it. The viewing, the perspective, like the extra FOV you get is just fantastic in games that support it. But there are games that still don't support ultrawide, which in my opinion is a little ridiculous, but that's, I guess, just the way it is. I mean, my camcorder truly does not do it any justice. I had a tripod set up and was recording on my phone to try to show you guys this is the Resident Evil 4 remake. I was trying to show you guys like the extra FOV you get. I had my camera set up at a 0.5 FOV. I was using the rear camera on my iPhone, and I was trying to show you guys, but well, the cutscenes don't exactly scale to the ultrawide's resolution, but the game itself does. So you'll see here in a second when this cutscene is over that you could see the FOV from the ultrawide, like the extra viewing, like the extra perspective that you get. It can really help with the immersion, and I love it so much. One of the greatest scenes from Resident Evil 4 right there. I'm so glad they kept that in. So like I said, you'll see here in just a second, and that'll give me the opportunity to try my best to show you, but that right there, what you're seeing in that cutscene is 16 by 9, and then you can see what it looks like when you get that extra field of view from the ultrawide. Now, I personally would recommend, if you're going to get an ultrawide, you don't get a 2560 by 1080p ultrawide. Quite personally, if your PC can handle it, you may as well get a 3440 by 1440 ultrawide. they're a little on the expensive side, but not that bad. I mean, mine I spent I think 350 on or so. So it's definitely doable. You'll see in the future when I upload gameplay videos and stuff that all of my videos are actually recorded in an ultra-wide resolution. And if you're watching those on a 16:9 monitor, it'll come with black bars on the top and bottom. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. In my opinion, it doesn't really take away from the video. It's not really all that noticeable, so it's not that big of a deal. But my keyboard is a Ghost K1. It's got Cherry MX brown switches. Now, I like this keyboard, but sometimes I miss having my function keys, so I think I'll replace it for an 80%, because this is a 60% keyboard, and I got pretty big hands. But as you can see, it's got different ways to change the lighting, so yep, pretty cool. My desk is a disaster, and I apologize. But in my opinion, in my defense, I think if a gamer's desk is completely and perfectly organized 24/7, then you might be a psychopath. Just my opinion. So the audio interface and headphones and microphone that I use are the Behringer UMC22. Great little audio interface. I would definitely pick it up if you just need one XLR output. And I got an Audio-Technica AT2020. Personally, I would recommend an XLR microphone over a USB microphone any day. They're comparable in price. You can get them for cheap, and you get so much more. The headphones, also Audio-Technica. Can't remember the brand, but they're also super nice. They don't crush my skull either, so that's fantastic. And my mouse is a Logitech MX518 Legendary Edition. This is the newer version. You will never take this away from me. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't think I left anything out, but that was my setup. It's come a long way. I'm super proud of how far it's come, because I remember when I was gaming on absolutely craptastic hardware, and boy, there's actually an old video, like there's a lot of old videos of when I was on my really bad PC, and I was like recording with Fraps and DxStory, which was okay if you didn't have an absolutely garbage computer. And I did. As a matter of fact, I think at one point my greatest upgrade was a 650 Ti. That's right, 650 Ti. And I think it was a 650 Ti Boost, actually, and I'm not really sure what the difference between that and the original 650 Ti was. But either way, it was that, and then I do believe I moved up to a 780, and that was an absolutely a massive jump, just amazing. But I've been through so much hardware over the years, so many different GPUs, and not as many CPUs, but a lot of different GPUs that I've owned and been through, all the way back until like Fermi, which is crazy. So, you know, this is just I'd like to just show and share, you know, how far everything's come, because there was a point in time where I didn't really have a great PC as well, but I am super stoked to have the computer that I do now. I am so fortunate to be able to have this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.